commentary.
Speaking of commentary, he recorded this last one for 3 minutes. What game was that?
That is... I think that's Alex and Maya's partial deck tech.
So it's kind of like having kids in the house. They're going to play with it no matter what. You two had your own little radio show going on.
That was the idea, I think. Although, yeah, I think that's what that is. Anyway.
It's Dingo and the baby.
Pretty much. Well, I had to pick Alex's brain a little bit, because when I saw his deck list last night, I didn't quite figure out what it was doing. And so...
Did you say it that way? What did your deck do?
Not in the traditional Austin way, but
He's
pretty
playing
close.
worms. You love worms.
No, I know. That's why I wanted to know what made it tick.
Worms?
He said so many other different cards.
Well,
like an Lite send in. I didn't even get an answer on that even after all this time. Just an interesting card to play. Oh, Tribal. I did get an answer.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, delirium on that one.
Yeah. So,
anyways, we got Austin playing on the...
Austin on the left. Nick on the right.
Neither one of them knows the protocol of...
Okay,
no, well, sort of.
That's a little quick, but...
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys.
They both have cards. Nick is sitting in his back.
Yeah. Luckily, we don't need to know what Nick's cards are, because, hey...
Well, Nick's cards are... Spoiler.
Land destruction.
Ramp cards and land destruction. And then some big creatures.
Which could be really good against Austin's deck if he stops at like 2 mana.
I don't know. Austin recovered really well against Alex's smallpox. Like, there were several times where Alex had him down to like 1 land, and Austin was just like, land.
He did the same to me. I blew up like 3 of his mountains, and then he proceeded each turn to go from 0 mountains to draw a mountain. And then I would destroy that one, and then he would draw a mountain. So what I'm basically saying is he cheated. I know this. For a fact.
Well, it's on camera.
So yeah, exactly. So there you go. Just run through the film. You can see him. You can see him cheat. Forest.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good start.
Yeah.
Now, if he's got Utopia Sprawl, that'll make it a fun game.
Yeah.
You cunt. Put your hand down.
I
also
texted him
helpful.
to hold the cards up.
Now text him to stick his thumb up his ass. See if that works.
There's already something up there, too.
No.
So, Lightning Bolt to
He knew it was coming.
Arbor Elf. Wait, we'll see how long YouTube will flag your videos for language or like demonetize them. I think is the new thing they do. I think
you'd have to monetize it in the first place.
I don't know. There's some kind of weird thing.
Yeah. Because they'll claim it as something and they'll remove it.
Yeah, and like,
I didn't know you couldn't swear.
I don't know.
Oh, wasn't I the one that showed you guys?
There's all kinds of weird stuff on YouTube. Like, again, like, there's just, like, it's endlessly weird stuff.
Alright. Yes, Austin, those are still your cards.
Now, what is Nick working with here? Does he have 2 Utopia Scrolls? Just one on the 2
just
different...
one. I think it's a mountain, a forest, and
okay.
Scroll on the one.
Gotcha.
I think he's working with a little bit of nothing, because he should have been able to cast any land effect.
Yeah, and with the elf gone, that doesn't hurt too much, but it definitely hurts some. It's probably, it holds him back from, say, just like powering out a Palaka Worm.
Well, I found the weakness to Austin's deck was just to play Artisan of Kozilek. And as long as you just get that on the table, you're fine.
I would say most decks probably fold it down. Unless they're playing Path Exile, I guess. Is Artisans... Is that the one that brings back another creature with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems pretty good. Were you bringing back other things with it?
Or just playing it wasn't that great. It was like a Trinket Mage or something.
Yeah,
but it was still 10 points. Alright, here's some land destruction.
Alright.
It's an Avalanche Rider or an Acidic Slime?
That's an Acidic Slime.
Okay.
He's got the old border Avalanche Riders, so pretty obvious.
Well, no red. That's good.
Yeah, Austin has definitely found himself in this position before. Nick attacks in for 2. It's a little hard to tell life totals.
Yeah, I think
18 to 20.
Yeah, I would say I don't think anything happened.
Yeah, it was interesting, like, playing against this. There's the mountains.
See, that's what he does. He cheats. You blow up his final mountain, and then he just draws another one.
Now,
Tana, you live with him. He cheats all the time, doesn't he?
I feel,
Come on, throw him under the bus.
I feel like, like, I think Austin is only playing basics, which might
I would
help a little
assume.
bit, which is kind of cool, I guess. That's a different, you don't always see that.
Yeah, well, 2-color deck, why not?
Yeah. Well, we come in with,
You don't want to skip your first turn Delver.
Gutter Snipe.
Yes, Arborback. Apparently these guys don't know how cameras
There's a
work.
Stone Rain.
So that means that Austin should draw a mountain.
Yeah, he might not need a mountain at this point. If like, I don't think Nick has any way to directly remove the Gutter Snipe. That's going to get out of control.
Yeah, I think he does.
Oh, he does have some lightning bolts, I
lightning
think.
bolts
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff, yeah. What he needs is a Pyroclasm, but
Yeah, I don't think that's
think he's got
happening. I don't think we've seen
there it goes.
many of those effects at all
Oh,
tonight.
that's going to get mana leaked.
What is it?
Oh, it's probably an Arborback.
Yes, that's definitely an Arborback.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to bring in. I have a single foil Arborback,
Uh-huh.
and I thought it'd be a cool prize, but it's like just one foil is kind of weird. Like,
I put one in there already. So that would make 2 foils.
well, see, we
And
could.
it's a good number.
Yeah.
I just only want two Arborbacks in the
Yeah,
deck.
that's fair. That's fair. I have kind of a mental blockage about play sets, but you're right. You might not want all of them. I did pass up
Nick's
the-
dead. Very, very dead.
Yeah. I did pass up the. Where's the
Yeah,
bolt?
there's the bolt too
Wrong,
late.
wrong target, probably as well.
Yeah, Gutter Snipe might be a little better.
So I passed up the foil Bogbeer Witches, I will say. They were like 40 cents as opposed to like the 25 cents that I paid for the regular ones.
Your
But
Bog Brew, which wasn't worth it.
I don't know if I love foils that much. I'm like medium.
A double lightning bolt.
I don't think it was double. Was it?
No, he killed the one. Now he's shooting another one.
Yeah, but I think. So he's shooting. I think it looked like he was shooting the. Yeah,
the Delver's
the
already gone.
Pyromancer, but still on the board is the Cutter Snipe, which
Yeah,
is
the Delver was the first thing he took out.
yeah. So there's an Electrolyze, which we saw win the last match for Austin. He actually chained Electrolyzes, which
Well, you know, red and blue Delver and spells, pretty good.
well, that changes
There's
the
an
math a
Arborback.
little bit.
And it gets through. It could actually hurt people.
Yeah, Austin's best hope is just to start chaining cantrips.
There's
Ooh, Skull Clan.
dirty.
And he does have a couple of
I mean,
little guys hanging
You know,
around.
I know we don't have a band list per se. We certainly have a list of cards that you shouldn't
Well,
play.
you know, I don't enter into that conversation.
I'm just saying.
I mean, Skull Clamp is. I mean,
Don't you defend Skull Clamp.
no, I mean it's banned in a lot of formats for a very good reason. But notably,
Austin did.
notably not pointed in Canadian Highlander, right? So it's not.
Well, that's clearly a ridiculous format made by Canadians. So I
Well,
didn't put any.
managed maybe, but well created, sure. I mean, you know, there's many different flavors of Highlander.
Mostly maple. Considering where it comes from.
Well, you know, you've got like Australian Highlander, I think, is a thing,
Oh God.
and German
That
Highlander.
just involves the Australians.
And I think
stab and steal
I
each other.
think both of those are 60 card Highlander, but I might be wrong.
Yeah.
One of them is 60 card Highlander.
Well, it should
which
be
is
pointed out
interesting.
earlier that Austin said he was behind on points and needed to do something. So I guess Skull Clamp is something.
Yeah,
He really
I
wants
mean,
those wins.
I don't think getting wins is your best path to points.
Well,
in this league
but
anyway.
he refuses to do other things to get that point. So that's what he's going with.
I mean, I have a lot of points. I don't win all that much, quite frankly. Well, that's what happens when you put the Bog Brewich deck together.
All of them clowns.
Oh, okay. Mana leak, double gutter snipe trigger. That's
Yeah.
a thing.
Well, I think that's what Nick's going to lose to, is that he didn't kill the gutter snipes earlier.
Yeah.
The Delver wasn't that big a deal.
I mean, he's at 12. Austin down to 8.
Yeah. But
No, the island's not going to
One
do it. I guess he
cantrip.
does have a lot of spells in his hand.
yeah, he's got the electrolyze, and there's 6
He
points
might
of damage.
almost be at a point where he's going to, if he has like a mana leak or something like that, he could like potentially mana leak a spell just to get another 4 damage.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can cast electrolyze and mana leak his own spell at that point.
Right.
Do all the damage. But he's still at 8, so it's not like he's going to die.
He was an interesting card that I had played against me. I don't know if it was last time or not, but certainly in this kind of a deck is like Vapor Snag, which I don't always see people play, but man, it's such a blowout. I guess it wouldn't be good against the Armor
Yeah,
Colossus,
he's
but
electrolyze. Nope. He's not electrolyzed. Nope, here it is. Nope.
he could have an Is It Charm,
Could be. Here it is.
which I think always feels
Is it
good.
Nope.
Oh, a Magma Jet.
Yep. There's 4 points.
So he scries 2. I think that's another Magma Jet and some blue card. Don't know. Puts them both back on top in the same order.
Well, I think Nick basically dies next turn no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Unless he can just kill the snipe. So he might just die this turn then.
And what happened to the Skull Clamp? Was that the Acidic Slime?
It was destroyed, and Nick dies. Unless he's got a Polacco.
No. Oh my god. Gets a forest.
Yeah, we know. He doesn't have much faith in the camera, apparently.
Huh. I think it's more like an MTV/WWE kind of a thing. Like, it's an extreme forest.
Look at it!
Yeah.
I'm gonna go tell them to stop.
So what did you think about that one, Tana?
That was interesting.
Like, it was definitely Nick early,
Yeah.
and then
You thought
Austin
Austin,
late.
and then
Oh, we were being assholes. Yeah. Oh, okay. I just was like, does he not know that he can see it just...
They're just, I don't know if the mic can pick up that they are indeed
Alright.
confirming that they were just being silly with the card flipping. But what do you think, now that we've seen Austin's deck a whole bunch, is like his best card?
that gutter snipe is
Yeah,
pretty good.
it's hard to say that Gutter Snipe isn't, like, not... It just wins games. There are some games that it just wins.
Yep.
So.
This is a good reason that I kept wanting to build a black and red deck that just killed everything that came out.
Oh, yeah.
Cards like Gutter Snipe, Pyromancer,
Oh, yeah.
Delver. So many things.
Yeah, I mean...
Are you texting him Nick's cards right now? You're like, hold that counter spell.
I was going to text him that he's a butthole.
Well, I already told him that.
Which is not... That's not a magic-related text. It's just...
That you're a butthole.
I don't know, Red Black certainly has a lot of cool cards, and it just got another one, right? Like Unlicensed Disintegration, which was like a year or so ago, I think. Now that I think about that, but I mean,
Between that, Terminates, Blightings,
yeah,
the whole shebang.
and you've definitely put Swift Hellkite, whatever the heck that thing is, to good use.
And the new dragon from the Modern Masters, which could then get Swift Hellkite back out.
New Dragon.
Yeah, it's like a legendary. Dropped it to uncommon. Something the
Rorik's Blade Ring?
something like
or
that.
Or is it the black red one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Pay 7 and return a creature, a dragon from the graveyard.
Blade Wing the Risen, I think.
Something like that,
I think
yeah.
is the name of that card.
So you could bring
Wow, I
back.
didn't
You could
think
bring
about
back
that.
the dragon,
Huh.
which would then trigger and bring back a 3-cost card, which would then go back to your hand and you get played again.
Interesting.
It's
This
pretty
makes me
good.
think of Grixis Dragons, perhaps.
Well, like I was telling someone earlier, I'd made a deck and had my ABU order all filled out. And was like, okay, good to go. Missing a few cards, go pick them up. And the Dragon was one of them. And then I saw your post about how I'm an ABU run. Got my stuff. And I was like, that's good. I'm glad I got my shit together. And at 5:30, I was like, I didn't actually pick it up. I just made an order. So that they're not Jimmy John's. They're not going to come down to my house and drop it off.
Deliver it. No. I mean, they'll send it to you,
Yeah,
but it's, you know, it's going to take a while.
Yeah, take a while. Send me my 85-cent order.
Yeah.
I found that Iconic Masters, if you buy every rarity altered card, will cost you $6.
Huh. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I figured it would be a good time to go back and look through, like, you know, just stuff that having an extra playset around would be good.
Yeah.
Also, like, I don't own any Swiss spears. That would be good. Mm-hmm. There was something else that someone played
Now
against
that's
me
a good start. So he's got, I think he's got Stone Rain and a second land, so he might be able to Stone Rain on turn 2.
Yeah, that's certainly what you want to be doing if you're the
My
land destruction.
My land destruction deck sat in limbo forever because I couldn't figure out how to get to 3 mana on turn 2. And then Nick found that card, and I actually didn't believe him, had to look it up.
Yeah, it's a modern, regular modern.
He explained it, and I was like, no, it can't do that. Alright, if he doesn't flip it, that's pretty bad. This is a good one for Nick.
Yeah. What's he gonna do here? Is he gonna set up his Delver? Does he
Ponder.
have another?
This is really only go at this point. So Nick has to hope he has a lightning bolt a little later on. But just blow up the land for now.
Oh, Nick will definitely blow up the land. There's
Yeah.
0 time.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Let's just get raced to the 3-2
I've seen it
up until then.
close up in person.
Mm-hmm. It's a fun strategy for one person.
Well, I mean, it's all magic.
Is it though? Oh, there's no land.
So
Ouchies.
attacks with the 1/1.
Yep. Alright. What do we do? Gonna Stone Rain some more? Did we get some of the bigger ones that'll ramp them? Nope, we're gonna Stone Rain.
No, just regular Stone Rain.
Regular old Stone Rain. Alright, we're gonna get a Flip Delver now.
Looks like Nick has a lot of land stuck in his hand.
Yeah, he should probably get some cycling lands. Probably not be a bad idea. Oh, he didn't flip.
Can definitely be a liability coming into play tapped, though.
Oh, right, yeah. Never mind. Damn those things. Ooh, I think that's a sideboard one. With the molten rain that does 3 damage.
Oh, yeah, I think that's actually just main deck.
Not molten rain, sorry. It specifically targets mountains. It does destroy a mountain and 3 damage. I
Interesting.
forget what it's called.
Interesting.
And then there's the island version that's destroying island. They lose 3 life.
And that's like the you played.
That's just poo. Off to a good start.
What the heck was it? The hunt the hunter?
Yeah.
It's like a green anti-green card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Nick, that's all just
Ooh,
downhill.
Wow.
They flipped. He has
Attacks
drawn
with
nothing but
season,
land.
land only.
Yeah.
Austin says that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Draws the
Too bad
card.
for you.
Lays down the island. Goes in for 6.
I'd be interested to know how many land are in Austin's deck, considering he's lost like 4 of them and he's still
Yeah.
pumping them out.
I mean, he must have a decent amount.
And did he just draw a mana leak? I think this game's over.
Yeah, but be a tall border. Nick has to actually get rid of a Delver right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
he
with that
doesn't.
guy.
Wow, alright. All Austin all day.
Delvers suck.
Well, that cements Austin's win on the night.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. So,
I betcha.
well,
You married a winner, Tana. How's that feel?
I knew he'd make a good first husband.
I can't wait till he dies so I can move on to the next one.
always be casting, right? You know?
Keep the feelers out.
Points are for closers.
You never know.
Odds. Making a different show. Although nice, plenty of fish in the sea reference. Different kind of casting. Well, here we are.
That's it.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to
Yeah.
hit the button.